So this video is going to be called What is Wrong with the CPDs, the Celestial Pearl Danios. I feel like at first mine were really healthy, and then I started to lose all of my females. I only have one left and she's on her way out. She's hanging out at the bottom down here, which she usually doesn't do that. And I noticed that the females, I know that I have a little too many males in there, but they will get really fat and look like they're egg bound. They seem like they just never breed, and then they slowly die. And this is my last female back there. She looks like she's probably getting ready to be, moving on. But I also noticed that with my female emerald dwarf rasboras, they get really big and full of eggs, and they seem like they're egg bound and like they can barely swim, and they just kind of hang out at the bottom because they're so fat with eggs. And then I don't know, I just cannot keep the females alive compared to the males with both of these types of fish. And then I end up just having mostly males in my tank. So I only have 3 females. I have 1 CPD and then 2 emerald dwarf rasbora females that are left. But I started out with a lot more of both of these fish, and they slowly died off. And I also just noticed that the CPD genetics seem to be kind of wonky. I've bought them from 2 different places that were pretty reputable online fish stores. And some of them have like bent spines. Some of them have some weird looking faces. I just feel like it's totally inbred, or, just people are selling them like hotcakes and everybody wants them. So I feel like they're just selling a lot of like mutated, lines just to sell them. And I've heard a lot of people have problems keeping them alive. So I don't think that it's just me, but I mostly am just struggling with the females dying. And what I really wanted for this tank was I wanted to have them hybridize with each other, the CPDs and the emerald dwarf rasboras. And I thought that would be really cool. That definitely didn't happen, but I don't know. Does anybody else have problems with their CPDs? And it seems like mine are just very picky, and they don't like to eat a lot of different foods. They're kind of just want to eat bug bites or the magic nano food. I'm struggling because I keep losing my females, and it seems like something with the genetics, or it could be I messed up and did something wrong, but I started out with a lot more females in this, and they just slowly go to the bottom and just get really fat and never seem to breed. I don't know if the males are just stressing them out enough that, it kills them slowly, but I don't really see them chasing her very often. So I don't know, but does anybody else have any information about that? Because all my females they seem like they're weaker than the males, and they just don't last. And it's a shame because I really wanted to breed these guys, and it's not working out. So I probably would not buy them again, just because I feel like the genetic line is so like mutated at this point, even with the most reputable sellers. And I don't know, I would maybe get some from somebody that maybe had really took care with their breeding and didn't like inbreed, and just, really took care of it, like what lines they were breeding from. But I really like them. I think they're beautiful fish, and I just wish I could keep them alive, which would be great. But this is my last female, and it's just really sad because I can tell she's only probably got a few more days, and once they start doing this, they're usually a few days away from, passing away, and it's sad. But anybody have any ideas of, am I doing something wrong, or is it also with other people have the females dying off more easily? Let me know.